So in this battle, I'm using the Dragonite deck because I have a challenge to knock out 16 opposing Pokemon with my Dragon-type Pokemon. It looks like I'm up against the Blastoise deck, which is one of the strong Water-type decks. In general, the Water-type decks aren't that strong, but because the Charizard decks are so strong and they're so popular, Water decks become popular to counter the Charizard decks. So I start out with Dratini, which isn't great because I don't really want him out there. I want him on the bench so I can start setting up for Dragonite. And I don't have any other... oh geez. So his Timer Ball, he gets the Wartortle and Blastoise. And he has 2 Squirtles, so like he could leave this one out to get knocked out and just set up the one on his bench if he wants to. So I really need more Pokemon on my bench, or else this is going to be a short battle. I end up putting the Water-type energy on the Dratini. That way, if and when I do want to switch, I get a free switch. That's his ability. Oh good, so I get Bug Catcher. I get a Hedge, that's great. So I draw 4 cards instead of 2. Now I have the cards I need on my bench. So if I'm not mistaken, I should retreat here to Grimer so I can start drawing cards. Yeah, with a water energy on Dratini, there's no retreat cost. And it looks like I'm going to start setting up this Thundurus because he's the only thing that can really do any damage. Yeah, it's really not worth it to even attack with a Dragonair if I were to have one, because Dragonair really needs 4 energy cards to do any damage. I think it only does like 70. I think it's 70 damage and you can remove an energy card from your opponent's Pokemon. But that requires 4 energy cards, and that means I have to manually put 4 energy cards on the Dragonair if I don't already have a Dragonite. So it actually makes more sense to have like 1 energy card on the Dratini or Dragonair, and then with Dragonite's ability, you manually put 1, and then the ability puts on 2 more, and then you have the 4 you need to attack. So I use Pokemon Fan Club. I grab the Tornadus to boost up the Thundurus, and then I'm going to grab the Pidgey so that I can get ready for having a Pidgeotto. I could have grabbed a Chinchou to set up this Lantern, but I go against it because I'm really hoping to get the Pidgeotto and start setting up, because the whole point of this battle is to do the challenge, which is to knock out Pokemon with Dragon types. So it actually matters a lot less if I even win the battle or not. And so the Thundurus, alright, so he has the Blastoise on his bench. I think the ability is like you look at like the top 7 cards in your deck, top 6 cards in your deck, and then for any water energies you find there, you can put them on any of your Pokemon any way you want. And so sometimes they get lucky and they get like 3 or more. But either way, I think he's going to be able to get the energies on the Blastoise he needs, and then switch out the Squirtle and start knocking stuff out. Because this Thundurus can't even one-shot the Blastoise, so it's like... I have to do the math, because the Blastoise has quite a bit of HP, and his attack hurts himself. Oh, interesting. So it looks like he's just going to keep on setting up. Which is actually, I think, good for me, because if he started rushing me down, I'd be in trouble. But I think because the Blastoise hurts himself, he realizes that he can't just like sweep me with Blastoise right now. So I'm considering using the Cynthia, but I have the 2 Dragonites in my hand, which I really need. So I might just stay with what I... No, yeah, I use it. Yeah, at this point I'm getting desperate. I need to get set up. I need to get... Okay, there's the Dragonair I needed. And now it's just a matter of trying to find the Dragonite. So next turn I'll probably use a Howl. Hopefully I'll get the Dragonite. Hopefully I'll get a Pidgeotto. Another Dragonair wouldn't be terrible. Oh, so he's setting up this Golduck. Ooh, so this Golduck, I believe with one of his attacks he can do 90 damage to one of my bench Pokemon if they have a water energy. And look at Dragonair. He has a water energy and he's hurt 10. So if he's really smart, he's going to switch to Golduck and knock out this Dragonair before I can even use him. But I think he needs 3 energy cards to do it. Yeah, he needs 3 energy cards to do it. Oh, but I think that's going to give him the boost he needed. No. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so if I get any Pokemon here, yeah, I can use the Pokemon communication. What am I doing? What am I doing? I could have used the Pokemon communication on the Dragonite to get the Dragonite, but then I couldn't. I mean, I could have used Dragonite's ability to get the 2 energy cards on the Grimer to let me switch to, like, Tornadus to knock out this Pidgey. Maybe I just assumed that it was a bad idea, because even if I got the Dragonite, he was just going to be able to deal damage to it with that Golduck. Like, maybe in my head, the Dragonair with 10 HP is basically dead, and I should just focus on the one that has no damage on it and no water energy card on it currently, so the Golduck can't attack it. So I think he switches here. Yeah, he's smart, he'll switch and then attack the Dragonair on my bench. Luckily that's the only card he can do that to, because nobody else has any water energies on them. Yeah, in a way, with his deck... Oh wow, I'm surprised he's not doing that. I think he can do that. Yeah, so I'm going to use this How, because why not? Yeah, I can't use these Lily cards because I have too many cards in my hand. There's the Dragonite I was looking for. Now, considering how to get this Grimer out. Oh, I can use Pokemon Communication. If I'm smart, I'll do that. And grab a Pidgeotto, evolve the Pidgey, and then use Airmail. But I think I end up putting the 2 energy cards on this Grimer. Yeah, I think... See, if I'm smart, I'll keep the Dragonair and the Dratini. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, because the other Dratini, in my eyes, is... Oh wait, so there's another Dratini in the deck. So, I mean, Dragonair in the deck. So, that wasn't the worst decision. But I think I should have gotten rid of the Thundurus that I can't really use right now. I mean, obviously I want to save it for later if I need it, but... Yeah, so I grabbed the Water Energy card, because Pidgeot in this deck is basically useless. The only good thing about Pidgeot is that when you can, like, let's say you have a Pidgeot in your hand and you use Pokemon Communication, you're like, yeah, I'm obviously going to get rid of this Pidgeot. I'm not using it for anything. Yeah, so if I'm smart, I put the Electric Energy on something. Why? I mean, I think I should put it on the Tornadus, so that it'll be ready with one more. Oh, I see. I switch. I attack. That's why I did that. Yeah, Thunder Scale is all I need. Now I think I'm forcing him to make a move. Because he's either... Like, if he knocks out the Thundurus, I can bring out the Dragonite. If he doesn't knock out the Thundurus... Yes, I think he knows that my Dragonite's going to one-shot something, so I think he wants to one-shot this Thundurus with Blastoise, and then I'll one-shot the Blastoise with Dragonite, and then he'll try to deal with the Dragonite after that. Because I think the Golduck can do 90 to it, which is a little bit more than half. So that means like he needs to get something else on his bench set up. Yeah, so because I only used the 2 energy card attack, I didn't even need that 3rd energy card on that Thundurus. So in hindsight, I should have put it on the Tornadus, so he's closer to being set up. And right there, when I put the water energy on the Dragonite, in hindsight, I should have put an electric energy. That way I have another water energy in my hand still. So I put the Thundurus on my bench so that the Thundurus and Tornadus are boosting each other up. So I put these 1, 2, 1, yep, back into my deck. I do that just so I don't draw any cards so that I can use the Lily and get as many cards as possible. And then I'm going to use the Pidgeotto. I should grab the Switch. I really don't need the Grimer. Grimer's really good in the beginning of the game, but late game he's not great, and I still have a Grimer on my bench. So yeah, I'm going to one-shot this Blastoise. I should leave a water energy on him. Just because I have more electric energy in my hand than waters. Ooh, nice, a bug catcher. So I don't think well, actually, yeah, I could use Fisherman. I think there's 4 in my discard pile now. Because I just discarded 3. Yeah, there's more than that. So next turn I'll probably use... Well, I have enough energy cards in my hand to use Dragonite for next turn, so maybe I'll use the Bug Catcher this turn and then the Fisherman the next turn when I really need it. But I think his Golduck's going to hurt this Dragonite, and then I'll knock him out, and then it looks like he's not really set up for anything in the back. So if I play my cards right, I think Dragonite can really just start one-shotting everything. Oh, Amnesia. That means I can't use one of my attacks. So I have to switch. So if I'm smart, I set up this Thundurus to do 120. Because I can put 1 electric energy on him, and then I can use Dragonite's ability. Yep, I'm doing it. I'm smart. Yep, and I'll probably deal the damage to the Pidgeotto because I don't plan on... Yep, and he gives up. So again, it's nice that I won the battle, but it's not great because it didn't give me opportunities to knock out more Pokemon by Dragon types, which is the challenge I'm trying to do. Let's see how we've gotten so far. So I only knocked out 1 that battle.